What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of whatsNurs, the talk show where we give it to you raw and uncut, agree to disagree, but it's just our thoughts. I'm your host, T Martian. Shout out co-host DJ Unk. He ain't here today, but you know, boom, 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 boom. But the Wiz is in the building.
What up, what up, what up?
How you feeling today, Wiz?
I'm good. It's a good day. It's snowing, but I'm dreaming of better days.
We definitely dreaming of better days. Definitely dreaming of better days, man. And shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the people, man. Make sure y'all comment, like, share, subscribe, man. Make them views go up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop right quick. Comment, like, share, subscribe.
In fact, you know what? Why don't you like and subscribe right now if you haven't, and then comment done down below so we know you did that.
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh man, well the bus was already started. They was just waiting us to get on it. And we on it. I don't know. We might go seatbelts, no seatbelts. I don't know yet. Depends how it is, because yesterday was a good day here in the low. It was nice. We had some good weather. I miss the good weather. I can't wait till it get hot. We got the sun, good weather, the breeze, you know what I mean? The people out, people in their cars, they got their music playing. I'm missing that, man. You know what? I just can't wait to taste my first barbecue, man. Oh my God, I miss barbecue. Some salines, gotta be salines. Cheeseburgers. We gotta have real cheese though. We gotta have like that sharp cheese on your burgers. We can't have that cheese that don't melt and shit. Nah, I don't want that. I want the good cheese.
Talking about American?
I want the good cheese. Hey, y'all know that good cheese, man. Ooh, good cheese.
I feel like I'm both. I like there's nothing can replace like cheddar or like a specialty cheese on a burger. But there's always going to be that place in my heart for like the OG American sliced. I understand what you're saying. It's like we're eating plastic, but it's like a throwback. I don't know.
No, for real, man.
What do you think the viewers are into? What's the most? If you think they had to pick specialty cheese or OG slice, what do you think they normally?
Oh, I don't know, because people like that Parmesan, they like the Swiss, they like the sharp, they like the I don't know.
You be putting Parmesan on your burger?
Some people, I like a good burger, man. I like a good burger, nice joint, juiced up, dressed up.
Pause. That whole description of that burger sounded crazy. I could have thrown a flag on that already.
Oh, we started this. That's how we started.
You got your hands out.
Oh, people know it. And your bread not falling. You want the nice bun? No.
Gotta be toasted bun.
Y'all smell that, people? I smell the barbecue, Drew. Got the ribs going. You got the chicken on the grill. Come on, man. Hey, man. A good barbecue. What's
your top 5 barbecue items?
Oh, top 5 barbecue items. You gotta have the salines. You gotta have the hamburgers or the smash burgers. Smash burgers coming. I like them joints. Smash burgers is good. Gotta have some chicken on the grill. You gotta have some shrimp on the grill. We gonna put the lobster tails on the grill. Oh, you know what? Shout out to my boy Mel, man. He has smoked the oxtails on the grill. Oh man, yo, the oxtails on the grill is crazy, crazy work.
Never even heard of that.
Oh my God, yo, smoked oxtails. Oh my God, I remember Fion. She had put some mussels on the grill. That was my first time having mussels on the grill. Oh my God. You could just taste it. You could that chive, you put the wood chips in there. However, a lot of people had different things of how they barbecue, and that's understandable. You know what I mean? But it's a different taste, different smell, different texture when you do different things with the fire that make just that a coal. A lot of people just throw the coal in. No, you need everything on that thing just to have a good barbecue. You know what I mean?
I use the wood coal.
Mm-hmm.
Like the lump charcoal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like almost like burnt pieces of wood. that you start out with because it's like it's natural, tastes better. You don't have that chemical taste from the charcoal.
Yeah, you don't want to just your food just can't taste like all lighter fluid and charcoal. That's out.
No.
That's out. That ain't no damn barbecue.
See, that's the other benefit of the lump charcoal. You know, you just take a torch, light. You know, you build your little pyramid or whatever you're gonna fill. If you use one of those tubes the chimney flume things, you fill that thing up and you just light the wood. And once it lights up, it just burns as if you had lighter fluid on there.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have that chemical in your stuff, you know.
So that's almost like the charcoal that comes with already with the lighter fluid, right? A little bit.
Nah, so like you know when you go to the store, you see like it'll say like the bags of charcoal say charcoal, and then it says lump charcoal.
Okay.
And if you get the lump charcoal, it's a much bigger bag because inside it literally looks like burnt chunks of just straight hardwood.
Oh yeah.
And
okay.
it's literally like you made. It's like what you see like the restaurants using when they aren't using like a gas or something like that. I don't know that I actually see restaurants with gas like that, but it's a bunch, and it burns hotter longer too. So like if you're smoking ribs or something that you want like a low temp for a long time, that lump charcoal is the way to go.
Yeah, nah, for real. Cause now I ain't gonna call it cheating, but it depends if you want it quicker, faster. You know, a lot of people use the propane now. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's cool too. That's cool. But ain't nothing like the charcoal. When you grilling with that charcoal, you making your fire, getting it right. Ain't nothing like that, man. So if we coming to the barbecue, you know what I mean, y'all better not be having that your food tasting like charcoal and lighter food. We want to taste some good food. You know what I mean? If that makes sense to people.
Yeah, we were talking about it off camera, but the barbecue is not the place for you to try new recipes. You gotta bring your A game.
You gotta bring your A game when you cook it. So since you gonna bring that up, Wiz, let's move the bus a little faster. What are some side dishes you should bring to a barbecue, and what are some side dishes you should not bring to the barbecue?
I mean, I'm going to say side dishes. You can bring potato salad.
Everybody can't make potato salad now. Okay. Hold up now. Oh, okay. Shit now.
I would say don't bring your side piece. That's a different kind of side dish.
Here we go. We're going up. Please don't bring your side piece to the barbecue and you don't know if your joint about to pop, but please don't. We don't need no altercation at the bar, not at the family reunion.
Right, you don't know which family member's been waiting to tell on your ass either.
Please don't. Please don't. Yeah, definitely don't, man. I like that. I like the corn on the cob on the grill. Okay. You could bring that joint. That's a nice little side dish. You might could bring you ever had the street corn? Street corn is pretty.
Corn, or however you say it correctly.
That's it.
I think I like it. I think my issue is that it's like a heavy mayo based spread on the outside. I'm not a fan of that. And also, a lot of times it's got cilantro, and cilantros are very like I don't say sharp, but it's a bright flavor. Like you gotta be into cilantro. That shit hits me in like I don't know. Cilantro's in pico de gallo. Oh, when people put cilantro on that shit hits me. I'm like it throws me off. I'm like nah, it's not for me. So I think if you're into that, you know, but I don't know. Side barbecue side. Here's my issue with answering this is that I do my sides at a barbecue based on what we're barbecuing. And we're not ever doing like a little bit of everything. It'll be like a focus on something. So I might be smoking ribs and, you know, burgers on the side or hot dogs or something, you know, and a lot of times we're doing like we're a devil egg family.
Ooh,
like different kinds of devil eggs.
Devil egg. That's a good one. I like devil, yeah. Definitely bring devil eggs to the barbecue. You gotta bring that. You that. You got to.
You ever have that Jello salad thing?
Oh,
like
yeah.
Creamsicle?
Yeah, I like that. That's that joint. I forgot what that's called. That's good too. I like that too. You gotta have the baked beans though. You gotta have the baked beans with the meat paws, and you gotta have a little brown sugar on there. You gotta have your baked beans gotta be right if you bring it to the barbecue, man.
That's facts.
Got to. and a pasta salad or the tuna salad. Either one. Shit, bring both of them.
I was gonna say it's funny with pasta salad or macaroni salad.
Mm-hmm.
It really depends on how you make it. You know, some people don't like the mustard. Some people don't even put mustard in it. Yeah. It depends. There's different ways. The tuna salad, that's different.
Tuna salad got to be on point. Tuna salad can't be dry. Can't be dry now. Don't do nothing new or try new recipes like the Wiz said coming to the barbecue. Your ass will be out, or you ain't gonna get invited no more.
Like I would say, if you are gonna make a dish for the barbecue, you need to know the recipe without looking at it.
That's a fact.
If you can't tell me what's in this dish, maybe you don't have to remember the amounts of the ingredients. Mm-hmm. But if you can't tell me what's in this dish, you shouldn't be preparing it for others yet.
No, that's for real. Nah, hell yeah. So, man, if y'all could taste the barbecue, make sure y'all comment down below, man. What's something you could bring to the barbecue, man? That's people gonna be like, oh yeah, that's it. You could come back to the next barbecue.
And what's one item that should never be at the barbecue? Oh, man. Let us know.
Definitely let us know.
What is one item that should never... Twon, give me one item before we go to the next topic that you never bring to the barbecue.
Never bring to the barbecue. Oh, that's a good one. I ain't bring, you know what I mean? I'm going to keep it 100. I ain't bringing fried chicken to the barbecue. I'm not bringing fried chicken to the barbecue. Nothing fried. Everything got to be grilled. I'm not bringing fried. We always eat fried or baked. Don't bring that shit to the barbecue. Even though it could be good. I ain't saying it like that, but fried is out. That's what which one would you not bring to the barbecue?
Like I'm not gonna specifically say one thing, but like a category of side dish. Mm-hmm. Anything that I would consider a winter dish. Like, don't bring me hot scalloped potatoes from the oven, right? Like, I don't want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Something that makes me think of wintertime as a side dish. Don't bring that to the barbecue.
Don't bring that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Mac and cheese is as close as you can get.
Yeah,
because that's like people's specialty. People be like, "Yo, you ain't never had mac and cheese, so you had my mac and cheese."
Yeah, mac and cheese. I think mac and cheese is all season, long as it's good. Long as it's good, you could bring the mac. Bring the mac and the cheese. Oh baby, shout out my boy Mac.
Yo. I mean, we were before we move off the food topic, we were talking about food. I'm hungry. We talk about cheesesteaks. I don't know, but I want to ask you, who you got favorite in the town or not?
I don't really got a favorite, but I'm only gonna hit a couple spots for a good cheesesteak or steak hoagie. You know what I mean? For real. I like Shy. Shy's be having some. It depends who back there cooking, but Shy's ain't gonna disappoint you on a steak hoagie type joint. Yeah. I like that. The Hoagie Stop, they be having some good joints. They be definitely having some good joints. Avenues gonna hook your joint up. Oh man, Avenues I like mine's fully loaded. That's with the mushrooms, hot peppers. I like that. Ooh, good cheesesteak, steak hoagie.
I'll tell you what, even when you don't like mushrooms, there's something good about mushrooms and stuff on a cheesesteak. I don't know what it is. Sometimes the burger's the same way.
Yeah, for real. It hit different.
Those are all top choices. I was gonna say, like, for me, if I'm ordering a cheesesteak in Buffalo, I'm thinking Hoagie Stop. But it gets a little messy. You gotta get the sauce on the side, or else you in for it. Or, I'm gonna get roasted for this, but it's the truth. Jersey Mike's, which is a national chain, hasn't been in Buffalo very long, but they have one of the best cheesesteaks around. I'll put it up against anybody's. It may not, I would say Hoagie Stop's probably and I hear this about Shies and other places, it's full, pause. Mm-hmm. Like, you get a ton of meat, pause. It's a good value for what you're ordering. But I would argue, and I bet you, so I want to know, if you're watching this, who's got the best cheesesteak in the
the best cheesesteaks?
Let us know down below.
Comment down below, people. Who got the best cheesesteaks in the town, man? Word. Yeah, that's lit. Man, speed just bust up a little bit, man. Hot topics. People going crazy. People is going crazy. But I want to, man, give our condolences. You know what I mean? I heard Biggie mom died. Miss Wallace died, man. R.I.P. to Miss Wallace, man. Word. Word, man. R.I.P. to Miss Wireless. We're gonna start that off. It's
It's
another.
a happy death, though.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, in my mind,
Okay.
feel like she's gonna finally see her son again.
Yeah. They
And
back.
that little bit of thought is like solace.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that. Yeah. Nah. What's my man, Buddy, the Oscar winner? I mean, he just passed away too. Him and the family.
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman. R.I.P. to Gene Hackman, man. Him. They said his wife and the dog died. Did they say like how or something? I just know they was like in Mexico or something like that in a house. Do you know?
Yeah, I didn't catch if it was New Mexico or Mexico.
New Mexico. New Mexico.
In New Mexico?
Uh-huh.
I wasn't sure, but I know that the daughter had said that, because they said no foul play is suspected. It looks like carbon monoxide poisoning.
Ooh.
I know that is something that in all facets of our life, I feel like we tend to forget about super serious. We had that girl, RIP to her, I feel bad I don't know her name directly, that passed away during that Buffalo storm like last year or the year before because her car got covered in snow while she was waiting to get rescued. Carbon monoxide poisoning. Now Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a scary, situation. You die in your sleep.
Yeah, that's sticky. And then us as people and like homeowners, or even if you just rent your house, man, we just got to make sure our fire alarms is working safely. You know what I mean? Our carbon monoxide, make sure it's plugged in and it's working safely, man, because that's what that technology now, it will alert us, or I think it'll go from red to green or green to red. I'm not for sure when things are wrong. So we got to make sure our shit is together, man, to keep us here.
Yeah, and also one thing that people never think of as homeowners, especially like we live in, our show's in Buffalo, New York. We get these crazy winters, is like the dryer vents, and the vents that are coming out of the side of your house. Those get plugged up with snow. You don't ever think to go clear those off, but that's important.
Not for real.
Definitely RIP to his family and to him. I'm always trying to put a positive twist on this stuff. I will say he's 95 years old.
Yeah, he lived a good life.
One of my favorite actors, as far as like the types of roles he has, he's been amazing. So I think he had a good life. While we're on it, you got some
couple movies from he was definitely a great actor. One of my favorite movies from Buzz is Mississippi Burning. You ever seen Mississippi Burning? That was my movie. He was a great actor. Mississippi Burning. I like what's the football movie? Replacements? Oh, that was my movie. Oh, what Keanu?
Man, bro, when the whole movie, that movie is as good as it is because they chose him for the coach. He's so funny when he's picking. How about when he's got Jon Favreau, right? That's the dude that's the cop or whatever, and his name's Danny. He's like, I'm going to get you the ball. I need you to get me the ball. I'm going to get you the ball.
I'm going to get you the ball, yeah.
Oh, my God.
That was my movie, man.
Fraser Love.
Him and the brother.
Him and the brother. They were my favorite in that
movie.
They
moved that damn car out that spot for the quarterback. Yeah, I like that movie. One more. See me, I grew up, grand shout out to Granny, shout out my moms, they like Western movies. I grew up on Western movies like Tombstone, one of my favorite movies. But he was, I want to say it was The Quick and the Dead. That movie was real good. It was like a Western movie. Y'all ain't seen it? Make sure y'all Google that, look that up. What's some of the movies you like that he played in? He got a couple movies.
I'll be real with you. Comedy-wise, it's a dry comedy, so it's definitely for a certain taste. But I like the Royal Tenenbaums he did.
Okay.
I would say my favorite Gene Hackman movie is Behind Enemy Lines.
Oh, I like that.
Wilson.
I like Behind Enemy Lines.
When the plane goes down on accident, and he's like the naval commander. I served in the Army, and that was one of the movies that I can honestly say was part of the reason of joining the military. To see, what he stood for and like the type of writing in that, whether that's real life or not, that was a top of the line movie. And today, I would think if you are familiar with the movie, maybe more relevant than ever. So, R.I.P. to Gene Hackman.
R.I.P. Gene, man.
I would say if anybody watching has got a favorite, they should comment down below. Let's hear, what's your favorite Gene Hackman movie?
Definitely. What's your favorite Gene Hackman movie?
Man,
I forgot about the one with him and Will Smith. Enemy of the State. I may be wrong, but him and Will Smith did a movie. That movie was good as hell too. Damn, what's that movie? I forgot.
I'm looking it up right now.
That's a mean movie. I want to
right here. Enemy of the State.
Enemy of the State. Yo, that movie real good. Two great actors in an action movie. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, I mess with that joint. I like that one. He had a great life. Yeah.
Just to name some of the movies real quick that he was in.
Mm-hmm.
He was in 3 Superman movies.
Oh yeah, back in the day.
He was in that movie Heist with Danny DeVito. He's in a movie called Runaway Jury, the kids movie we had growing up, the Ants.
Okay. Oh yeah. He was one of the voices.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's see. We're gonna pull up his character.
Dang.
He was General Mandible. So let's look up his.
Oh, that was the ant that was on shit.
Yo, was it really? It really was.
Yo, for real, that's it. Yo,
shout
for
out
real.
G,
come on, shout out G, man. Shout out G, man. Good dude, man. I ain't know him personally, but man, them roles he's playing on point. R.I.P. to him, man.
Crazy.
Damn.
And really, I know we're gonna hop off the topic, but I just want to say, like, that carbon monoxide shit. That's how serious it is, because this gentleman didn't, from what we know, did not have a health condition. Right? This is something that is like an unfortunate situation, if that's really what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And that just, like, for me underscores, like, this is news because he's so famous. But how many people that are not famous does this happen to across our country all the time? So it's definitely important to, get yourself educated about the safety stuff in your home.
No, for real. That's definitely a fact. We always like to joke, entertain, but we always keep it. We want everybody to be safe and uplift, and just be acknowledge our whereabouts, or just like you said, educate ourselves on things like that and that nature, because it's stories that we don't even know about or don't even like hit the news about carbon dioxide and families that done passed away and things in that nature. So definitely, man, it's rather be safe than sorry. Man. Where we speed the bus up on this thing. World's still going crazy. Oh man, did you hear about the shit up in New Jersey? The massage parlor in New Jersey. Oh my God. Lady went crazy, and I think her name is like Sumbang or something like that. That's even wild. That's nasty work. But anyway, a massage parlor in New Jersey just got busted because they was running a prostitution business out the massage parlor. So you was getting a hand job after a massage.
Yeah, it says here, 63-year-old owner of the massage parlor in New Jersey, Soon Yi Bang.
Sue Bang. Bang Bang.
Cindy. Shout out to Soon Yi Bang. Was selling sex for cash to her customers.
Selling ass for cash? They wasn't selling ass for cash there.
She was running that. It doesn't there's no sex in the champagne room.
No sex in the I'm about to walk off the show, Drew. She wasn't selling fucking ass for cash, man. I hope not. Allegedly, the people selling ass for cash is wow.
What's fucked up? All I think of is when you said their name is Soon Yu Bang, is that lady. You seen that lady that's like does the videos about like her restaurant, and it's like a Chinese place or whatever, and they'll be like driving by on the street and they'll be like, "Oh, is that Miss Cindy? Don't look at her." And they like accidentally look at her and she's in the back seat of the car and she's like, "Come in, I'll teach you." Yo, like Soo Young Bang or whatever her name is coming in here talking about
that's
business. She's a hustler, bro. She's doing God's work. No.
Come on, man. You get oiled up or get your back massage and then get a happy end. I'm done. Sue, I don't know. World going crazy, man. World is fucking crazy. What else we got going on?
Well, let me. So, all right. We got a little bit of sports news.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
So, did you see the NFL announced some new rule changes.
No.
So Josh Allen, he's been getting some flack. Bills Mafia's been getting some flack. Remember, a few years ago, Josh made a comment about how he never got the ball in overtime. The NFL changed the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Then Josh complained at the NFL honors dinner that, looked like he got the first down.
Right.
They didn't give it to us. Now the NFL announced they're going to be using electronic tracker to track first downs. There is still going to be a chain gang on the sideline, but it's just backup.
Okay.
What's your thoughts?
I like it. I like it a little bit. I could see that. Because sometimes technology go wrong. And we don't need technology going wrong in the big game, especially when the Mafia playing. But like how you just said, the backup is the chain crew. So that's bringing the old school back into a new school thing. So just say if it's inches in the meter, or I don't know how they about to do it, like the meter got the inches wrong and you bring the chains out. So I think that's a good look. I think that's a nice, good new look for the league. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like it.
Sorry. Where I'm at with this is baseball. Last year they tested a new system. They had so many complaints about the umpire. They tested a new system in college. That's where they do a lot of their system testing, where batters gets called. They tap their helmet if they want to challenge the call, strike, ball, whatever.
Okay.
And they did it. It worked out, and it's instant. So they're already, every pitch, they're already checking as if you challenged it. And then that way, if you tap your helmet rather, and say, we want to challenge it, you got an instant answer of whether the umpire was right. So it's kind of like using the electronic to keep an eye on making sure the umpire made the right call. And I feel like that is, it's 2025. Why haven't we already been doing this?
Mm-hmm.
With football, I feel the same way. We found out 2 years ago, 2 full seasons ago, that they had made a comment, the NFL, that they had analytics chips inside of the balls. So so
dang.
we're 3 years into having electronics inside of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, if we've had a chip in the ball for 3 seasons now, this will be at least 3 seasons that we know about, why haven't they been able to have something that marks first, that confirms first downs, have something that confirms touchdowns? I know that you still need a ref to show me toe taps, to tell me whether it's a catch, blah, 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 even though they can't figure that out. But why can't we have something in the ball that has a sensor that knows this is a touchdown in the end zone?
Mm-hmm.
To me, it just feels like it's late. And you got people trying to troll the Bills, trying to troll Josh Allen about it, but it's like, what are you arguing against? You don't want to be 100% right as much as you can be? I don't know.
It's nasty work.
It feels overdue is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. So we see this is going to be in this season?
This season's the first season they're going to do it this way.
So we'll see how that works. So what about how technology tends to, start acting crazy a little bit when it's cold? What you think? So is that technology ready for the weather conditions? Basically, is what I'm asking.
I don't know that we could have any idea not knowing what the technology is.
Got you.
Right? It's the same reason, I had a thought process once upon a time, could you put a sensor in the toes of their cleats?
Mm-hmm.
Because the sensor could be nothing. It could be inside of the rubber and you never see it. But is there a way to have a sensor in offensive players, for example, that when they toe tap a touchdown, a computer or something registers 2 feet inbounds, and they even know, look, we have a chart, they show us the chart. This dude got hit at 50 miles an hour or whatever. Can they show us a chart? He toe tapped here in the end zone, and this is where it registered. Part of me feels that way. People act like purists, that's ruining the sport, but I don't even know how. If your argument is that you're concerned that in the playoffs and Arrowhead,
right,
we're not going to have, accurate whatever, that's fine. But I don't know that even with referees, have we seen that? With all the stuff that everybody complains about with the NFL refs, it's more common in the playoffs than like the big games in the playoffs. Like you don't see that in the championship game. You don't see that in the Super Bowl. That's not what these complaints are about. It's the games that get you there.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, the refs maybe like this Super Bowl. The refs had some mistakes in my opinion, but there was nothing that was like an issue other than spotting the damn ball.
Yeah. That's a big issue though.
But that's what I'm saying. If we already know that they've had a chip in the ball and they could have already been doing like every one of the down markers, the orange pylons, I'm saying, they could have sensors in. They already have cameras in. Think about the pylon camera. Why is there not a sensor that when, you know, the chip in the ball crosses this laser beam line that it hits from the other one, it registers. Yeah. You know, I mean, there's got to be a way for them. And maybe I'm talking crazy because this isn't my field of like building things. Like maybe the design sounds terrible, but you can't tell me that there isn't. Like, okay, this is a good example. Do you know that right now, technology wise, like the police, military, different like types of agencies have, they use our 5G, right? Like, so say like they had a standoff, they have this technology now where they can use the Wi-Fi in the house and it like does a scan. And when it comes back, it shows you like, what do you call that? Like a heat map of the house basically. But it's Wi-Fi. It's like using the signal. And like, bro, if you're walking around like in the kitchen, they can see it using the signal. They can see like there's a human in here and walking around.
Yeah, that heat signal joint. Yeah.
So football, the money they have, they should be on this.
Yeah. So technology is crazy. Technology is crazy. Well, since we on sports, let's talk about that fight that's coming up. You gotta be the Tank Davis fighting the Lamont Roach kid. Ooh, that's gonna be a good fight. Oh, Wiz, who you got?
I'm gonna stay with Tank.
I'm gonna stay with Tank too. I'm staying with Tank. But the Lamont kid is all right. I think it's gonna be a good fight. As long as we have a good fight, that's what matters. And the Lamont kid, he not bad. I think he like 25, 1-1. He got a nice little right, and he like to go to the body.
Pause.
Yeah. So I'm going with Tank though. I'm definitely going with Tank. What round? If he winning, what round you take? Is he gonna drop him or not? No?
Nah, I feel like the kid that he's fighting can go the distance with him.
Yeah, Lamont. Yeah.
Yeah, Lamont. And I also feel like boxing today, it's just so rare. Like a lot of these guys are at least conditioned enough that you got to beat them in points. You got to beat them in a decision. It's just, I don't know. I guess the last one was it? No, it wasn't the last one. It was
Tank dropped the last one.
Did he drop?
Tank dropped the last one.
I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna clip that. No.
So I don't know. So I guess the next question will be: do you think he's gonna get a knockout or is gonna go to the decision? But you said decision.
I think I already answered. I feel like it would probably be a decision for me.
Yeah, me being just a Tank, man. Tank might drop that fool. Tank might drop him, but I don't think he's gonna do like the 5th, 6th. I'm gonna give like 7, 8. Cause Tank usually get him up out of there. He do the 1 and 5, and then that 5th, 6th round, opponent out. He might go 7, 8. Give me 7 to 8, but I'm going with Tank for the win though. Going Tank for the win. Got to. All right, speed it up a little bit, man.
Wait. Before we get off them sports,
okay.
I thought I seen you with the machine at a hockey game lately. Tell me about that one.
Man, shout out to Conway the Machine, man. Definitely great dude, man. For real. We definitely was definitely at the sports, the Sabres game past Tuesday, you know. Shout out Fion. Shout out Meraki Collective, man. Oh man, they did her thing. The food was great. The people loved it. The line was backed up. It was just a life experience, and it was just like, man, you ever had something that just everything went great? That was one of those moments, man. You know what I mean? So it was we got to definitely put that up, man. Hey, if the people want it, we might need to get Conway here. If the people want it, man, we just got to make them numbers go up, man. So y'all make sure y'all comment down below, shout him out, tag him. Whatever we got to do to get him on here on the What's in Your show, make sure. Let's make that happen, man. Speak that to existence, man. That's how we feeling this year. 25, we going live. It's Martian time. It's beast mode this year. We going beast mode over here, man. So y'all take that time out. Make sure y'all comment, like, share, subscribe, man. Word. Let's just speed the bus up. Oh, yo, Wiz, do you want to get into some questions that some of the our subscribers and our people who watching got into it? Okay. Let me get to it. Cause that, if y'all got any questions y'all want us to answer, make sure y'all put that in the comments and we'll put it on the show, man. Okay. So, okay, let me read it. The comment says, never let a person take you back to a place where you prayed to come out of. That's deep. Let me read that one again. Never let a person take you back to a place where you prayed to come out of. I like that one. I feel that. Cause misery love company. That's how I feel. Misery love company. So at a place that you came out of back in the day, or where you're not at anymore, I believe that's deep, because a lot of people want to see you do better, but not better than them. They want to see you do good, but not better than them. And them the type of people you don't need to be around. You get what I'm saying? And like, if you start something, you need to finish things. So people might know that old you, but we different every day. We try to get better every day. Well, I can't speak for everybody. I'm gonna speak for myself. Like, I'll try to get better than I was yesterday. I want to be better than I was last week, or 2 months, or 6 months, or last year. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes, we start projects that we don't finish, and it could just be easy as putting a bookshelf together, or you get something from Amazon and you got to put it together, and you start it, but you never complete it. So I think we need to start completing things in our life instead of just leaving that door open, or just leaving it like, oh, well, it's up. Yeah, you still got pieces over here though. And I think the process is better than the product. So you take it brick by brick, day by day, just to get better, just to perfect your craft. And somewhere, a place where I don't want to be anymore, or I done came out of a place, I'm not trying to go back there. And like a prime example, I think like the other day, probably like a week ago, you know how you in a parking lot, you see a parking spot, and then another car, they see the parking spot, but that's your parking spot. But how is that your parking spot? You ain't there yet. So it's like, man, doggy dog. I mean, who get there first? I was pissed they got my parking spot, because I'm waiting on a lady. She walking in front of my car, and the car pull up in my parking spot. Oh, me, I'd have been flamed. I'd have probably did something crazy. But I'm like, you know what? I ain't even gonna do that today. You know what? I'm better. I'm better, Twon. Go find another parking spot. You know what I mean? So I believe just keep working on yourself every day, day by day. You know what I mean? That's how I can answer that one question. How you feel about it?
I mean, you can't watch the road that you're driving down if you're looking in the rear view.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep, and like, it is a metaphor, but it's serious. Like they always say, you take your eyes off the road for 1 second, you crash the car. It's like, take your eyes off the prize, your eyes off the goal, could be all over. Make the wrong decision, go down the wrong path. So you always have to be moving forward, and then to your point, going backwards can feel like you're going forward. Shout out to Doc.
Shout out to Doc,
He used to be on
man.
the show. Or he used to say, "Don't mistake." And I don't know if this is somebody else's quote. I apologize, but he used to say all the time, "Don't mistake motion for progress."
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, that's not. You could do 10 million things, but that doesn't mean you're moving forward, right? So, to go back to what you said, trying to be better than yesterday, trying to keep working, is so important. So when that statement, don't ever let somebody take you back from where you prayed to leave, is probably a mantra to live by.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. We just got to stay focused on the present. Stay focused on the future, because a lot of people just stuck in the past. They worry about what I used to do or what you used to do or your past or how things was going then. You got to worry about now. And I like how you said looking at that rear view. That rear view is your past. So if I keep turning my head, I ain't even paying attention to the road.
Right, and actually, just to add something too, because I feel like we're all guilty of this in some way. When you keep looking in the past, you tend to like make that your identity in some way. Something bad happened to you, trauma, you lost a family member, you made some horrible mistake, you lost a job. It becomes part of you. Some people even they get sick. They don't say, "Hey, I'm Jim." They say, "Hey, I'm Jim. I have cancer." Right? They let these things that we struggle with in life be who they are rather than a part of what they're going through. So that's part of the reason why it's so important to be looking forward, because if you are constantly looking back, you're going to be in these cycles. So that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one. Yeah. Damn, that's a good one. That's a good one. So do you feel like we can't expect people to see our vision clearly as we do?
It's not, and I don't know if I'm too business oriented with my thinking, but it's not that I feel like we can't expect people to see our vision, but I can't expect somebody to have the passion about my vision if they're not invested the same way. And as a business owner, that's the same. Like, you want your employees to care about your business the same way you do, but they don't own your business. They want to clock out and go home. They just want a paycheck a lot of times. And if you apply that to life, I mean, how common is that, right? Even your spouse. This is why we talked last episode about having the right partner that can support your dreams or your goals and whatnot. And it's kind of the same thing where it's like, if you don't have that, if the person in the house is, going, I'm kind of losing it here, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, if the other person isn't fully supporting that, isn't on board with it, is in another stage of life, that's common. You start having some type of personal growth, your spouse isn't having that personal growth. And now it's like you have to understand to accept the stage they're at versus trying to force them into the same stage as you,
Yeah, no, that's a fact. But it's a little different with your spouse and other people. You know what I mean? Your spouse is a spouse, we won. So if you at a point where maybe you're not there yet, I'm going to help you get there. You know what I mean? I'm going to be with you when you get there. Because there's going to be some times where we not at a point where our spouses is at. And hopefully they going to do the same exact thing because we're a team, But outside looking into people, like, shit, me personally, I'm not going to get mad at nobody's opinion on what I believe or what I know what's about to happen or I feel that's going to happen. That's on you. That's going to be on you. Just watch me work. And then you're going to see what I was trying to tell you. You get what I'm saying? You're going to see. But again, it's the process. It's going to take time. Shit don't happen overnight. Like this shit here. This shit wasn't built overnight. We've been working. We've been grinding. Off the cameras, off scenes. They don't see the hard work. They don't see we up 2 a.m. I'm calling you, you calling me. They don't see that. You know what I mean? People just see the things that we put out. They don't see that grind. And again, this shit not a race. You ain't in I'm not in a competition with nobody but myself. That's it. Ain't no competition. Fab, that ain't no competition. It's me. I'm in competition with myself. Whatever I did yesterday, whatever I did last week, whatever we did we want to be better than that. We want to keep going. And that's like one of the main things. Like, again, me personally, if I'm not going to be mad of whatever the case may be. I'm not. And on the other foot, just because I see some of the potential of you in you, and I see that, and you not showing, you don't believe in yourself, but I believe in you more than you believe in yourself. That's kind of like, all right, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, you got to do this. I'm not gonna put my expectations on you. I'm not. So I walk with you though. If you feel like this gonna work, I walk with you. Damn near me personally, I'm going shit. I'm a let your head go into that water a little bit. But I'm definitely gonna throw you that motherfucking lifeline. I'm definitely gonna throw you that raft. I'm definitely gonna throw you something to save you though. But you gotta taste that water a little bit. You gotta feel like you drowned. So you be like, damn, something went wrong here. Hell yeah, something went wrong. I was trying to tell you, but I'm not gonna beat yourself up. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I ain't messing with you. That's not the person I am. I'm definitely gonna walk with you though. I'm definitely gonna walk with you because people need that in that time of need, in that time of hurt, where a lot of people feel like a lot of people turn their back on them. That's not gonna be me. Nah, I'm not gonna never turn my back on something. I'm definitely gonna walk with you though if that's what you want to do. Even if I know this shit is not right, I'm walking with you because this is what you want to do. This your vision. Me and you can look at, again, I always use this. Me and you can look at the same painting and see totally different things in it. That's on you. Okay. Come on, Jamal. We hold on now. We ain't trying to make nobody cry over here, you know. We ain't gonna try to cry. No, we might need to slow the bus down because it's smoking now. Now it's smoking. But this what the people might want to see, Drew. This what the people want.
I have to pull that emergency lever.
Yeah, we ain't put emergency in a long time.
We gotta check the hatches, make sure they open on the bus, you know.
Yeah, man, I like it. So, man, we just gonna slow the bus down, you know. Again, make sure y'all comment, like, share, subscribe, man. Make them numbers go up, make them views go up, man, for real. And we got something special coming up. Y'all better stay tuned. And you know what? Stay dangerous, Buffalo. And we out.